afternoon, you guys. So I have been a really bad vlogger this today. I got up, and what I did is I didn't set my alarm clock because I thought, you know what, I don't have anything really specific planned. You know, this is my thoughts last night. So I thought, you know what, I can just wake up anytime, just whenever my body decides to wake up, and just let it get the rest that it needs. Okay, so I did that, and I slept like a baby all night long. Yay me! But I woke up in a startle because I looked at the clock and it said, okay, I am almost too embarrassed to tell you what it said. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for some football? Oh, sorry. It was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's what happens. I mean, never does that happen to me, ever. So my body, I guess, just thought, hey, she's not bugging me, so I'm just gonna keep sleeping. So anyway, I looked at the clock and I was just like really out of it. I'm like, what day is it? I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I slept the day away. And then I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I have to vlog the day, but half the day is gone. So, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. But anyway, you know it. What can you do, right? I can't go back in time and set an alarm. So, but that was not the worst of it. I got up, I washed my face, and I threw on some casual stuff and some sweatpants and an old t-shirt. And then I started packing the teacups up. And I don't know what made me think of it, but all of a sudden it hit me that I had a photo shoot today. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to look at the time. I can't remember what time it was. 30 minutes. And I had to be ready for the photographer. I was like, just like, are you kidding me? So I ran upstairs, I put some makeup on. I didn't even put eyelashes on because it was more of it's a campaign that I'm working on. And I don't want to tell you what it is because first, I'm not allowed to say what it is, and I don't want to jinx it because I still can't believe that it's happening. But anyway, so it was a more relaxed look. And anyway, so I put my extensions in, and luckily I washed my hair like yesterday, so it was like ready to go. I clipped my extensions in. I threw a eyelet lace white sundress on that I just love, and threw on my pink sandals, and out the door I went. Okay, so anyway, God, I couldn't vlog that for obvious reasons. Anyway, so after that, I came home and I made some iced tea, and I opened up my email for the first time all day, and I had like a load of emails I had to answer. I was like, oh, so the cups again are put on hold, but that's okay. I'm doing admin now. See how pretty my computer is? Look at this. Isn't that the prettiest thing you've ever seen? Oh, come to mama. Anyway, whoops. It's so pretty. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. So I'm gonna do a little bit of admin and answer some emails, and then after that, I think what I'm gonna do, because you guys have seen a lot of packing and I really think that might be a little bit too boring. So I think what I'm gonna do, because people have been asking to see my unget ready with me, what I use on my complexion, how I take my makeup off and all that stuff. So since I do have makeup on today, and I hadn't planned on having makeup on today, I think what I'll do after I do some admin here, I will pick you guys back up and I will let you, I'll give you a walkthrough of what I do to my face at nighttime, what cleansers I use, what serums I use, all that kind of stuff. Okay? That's the best I can do for today because that's what happens when you sleep half your day away. All right, I'm gonna get to work right now and stop jabbering, and I will get back to you guys when I wash my face. Unless something really exciting happens, then I might let you in on it. But for right now, nothing exciting happening. Work I must do, and see, I am procrastinating because I hate doing admin work. I just like when there's something I really want to do, like wash my face and the cups, I just keep putting off what I have to do. But I'm done. I am going to turn off the camera now and catch you guys later. Okay, you guys, welcome back to pre-evening routine. I was gonna do this at nighttime, like right before I went to bed, but then I realized the lighting in here at that time is not all that. So I decided to go ahead and run up here and take off my makeup now for you guys and kind of show you what would be my bedtime routine. It is almost bedtime, but the lights are still up and it doesn't really get dark around here till like almost 9. So, all right, so here we go. So I do the exact same routine. I never, ever, ever stray from this routine. I never change anything. If I do change something, it's just one thing. It's not like the whole thing. And I'm pretty kind of boring in that. But I do watch a lot of pretty 50 and over YouTubers, and I love watching their routines and stuff, but I just figure, you know what, I like the way my products work on my face, so why change it? Now, there is one thing though I might change is my retinoids. I might do a prescription strength on those coming up in the next year or so, because I'm seeing some aging and that I'm not really fond of. So anyway, let's get started. What I start out with is I have one of these, they call them erasers. You just get them wet and you can take your makeup off with them. So I do that first, and I don't put any cleanser on them at all. I just see, make sure that I'm not like, and it's kind of I don't know, it just takes the first layer off, and a lot of people do just that, but look at that, I mean, with no soap on it or anything, and it took my waterproof eyebrows off, so not too bad. And then my eyeshadow off. So, and then my waterproof lipstick does not come off with an eraser. But anyway, so that's what I do first. Do my neck. All right, so that takes off a lot, but it's not good enough. So then what I do is I have my second little one, and I use Garnier Skin Activate. It's micellar cleansing water. It removes makeup, cleanses, and soothes. You don't have to rinse it, nothing. It's just, this stuff is the miracle balm, man. I actually started using this when I started watching a dermatologist from New York. She has a YouTube channel. It's called Dr. Cherie Idriss. It's Idriss. You should check her out. She is so funny, but she's very straightforward, and she will tell you, you know, what grocery store brands to get and why you shouldn't get the fancy ones sometimes, and where you should pay a little more here than there. So check her out. Shout out to Dr. Cherie Idriss. Okay, now back to this. That's where I got this, this idea. So what I do is I put pretty much, I mean, I don't think you really need that much, but I put it on anyway. And then I do my eyes. It doesn't bother your eyes. You can get, if I had eyelashes and had mascara, it takes all of that off. And it just kind of all right. And the last step is just a plain old dampened one. And I kind of, you don't have to do this, but I do just because it feels good. So double wash always. I always double wash. I don't know. I've heard double cleansing is like the thing to do. So, and it's still there. Oh well. Now, if you have contacts on, I don't know if you should do that. I don't know if you should do this. I don't know, it says for sensitive, no oil, alcohol, no fragrance, so, but be cautious with the eyes if you do wear contacts. There we go. All right, and now it's like really nice and clean and soft. All right, now what I do, my favorite thing. Now this I am out of, and I have to order it tonight. It is called the Boost Serum. It's C15 Super Boost. It's vitamin C. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Anyway, I get this from Paula's Choice, and I get it off of Amazon, but yeah, it was recommended by the dermatologist, so I usually use this. And I'm pretty sure I'm completely, yeah, I'm out. Anyway, so normally I put this on first, and what I do is I just pat it on my face like that, and I kind of let it sink in a little bit, and then I go to, where is it? Now I rotate this. Usually, I'm going to show you how I do it. I always use the vitamin C, always. And then I do the L'Oreal Revitalift. It's 10% pure glycolic acid. This one here. And the Revitalift pure retinol. So these are L'Oreal from your grocery store. They're a little bit more expensive from the grocery store, but this is what she recommends. And if you go to her site, she says why she recommends this. So anyway, so I use these three. So I'm going to do, usually I do that one night, and then the next night I do these three. So I always use this on both nights. And this is Paula's Choice again. It is 10% niacinamide booster. So it's got vitamin no, but vitamin, vitamin 3, vitamin B3 and vitamin B5 in it. And this is really good for keeping moisture in your skin, plumping things up, wrinkles, all that stuff. Everything that I use is all prevention from wrinkles. I don't expect this to like just make me 20 years younger, but prevention. So anyway, so this one, and this is the last thing that goes on because it's kind of oily, and it is the retinol 2%, and it's from The Ordinary. So yeah, so what I think I'm gonna do, I'll go ahead and do it all tonight. It won't kill you if you do it all, but it just, so I just put a couple drops. It doesn't take very much, and I like to make sure I get it around eyes, where, you know, where your wrinkles. There we go. I usually bring it all on my neck and on my chest area. Okay, and then that was one down. And then my second one, the retinol, pure retinol. Now that one, if you're not used to using retinols and retinoids and all that, it could make your face sting a little bit. But I kind of like that feeling because I feel like it might be doing something. And this one's like creamy. This one doesn't do anything as far as, and just one dropper full is all you need. And then I put this on. Same, I try to really get it in my, and I put it around my lips because, you know, I don't smoke or anything like that, but you still, from eating and everything else, your lips can get wrinkles around it too. All right, and then whenever I have left on anything, I always rub on the back of my hands because your hands show the first sign of aging. So I'm always really careful with my hands. All right, so that one goes. Then I let it soak in a little bit. Soak, 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 and it soaks in pretty fast. And then I do my niacinamide. Shake it up a little bit. And this stuff doesn't take very much either, just one dropper, like a half a dropper actually. You're not even getting a whole dropper in there. And then that one goes, and again, get it. And then on my neck, and on my chest. I couldn't do it on the chest in the beginning because what happens is I started getting a rash really bad. So you might have to, if you start any kind of program like this, you have to kind of start out slow with the retinoids and all that good stuff. And then again, whatever's left on my hands. All right, so that was the niacinamide 10% by Paula's Choice, and I'll link everything down below for you guys. All right, and last but not least, this is when we get oily, and this is The Ordinary, and it's another retinoid, sorry, my bad. And it's, I don't know what the difference between, yeah, pure retinol, 10% glycolic acid, and then retinol 2%. So I don't know, but she recommends doing them all, so I do them. I do them both. And I do know that in the morning time, and you don't want to do more than a half dropper of this because it's very like moisturizing and oily. Look how oily my face is. Can you see that? Anyway, and then I put a lot on my neck for this one, my chest, because I don't want a wrinkly chest. And you know what? Before I gained weight, oh no, I did it again. Sorry about that, guys. My camera overheated again, and I do not know why it does that. I think though, I have a little light that sits on top of the camera, and I think the last time I was using the light on top of the camera, it happened too, because I remember trying to get the light to work, and then I did, and then my camera said it was internal, something got too hot. So if anybody knows about cameras, please let me know why it does this. Anyway, okay, so that was it. That was the last thing I do, and then I just let it soak in, and my face is nice and smooth. And Bentley, he wants to kiss mama. Okay, mwah, love you. Now go back. So my face, I mean, when I started doing the retinoids, I could tell a huge difference in my face. I mean, I had like little bit like aging spots or brown spots or something like in here, and now they're gone. So I really think it does a lot, and I don't really have a lot of wrinkles. So I guess it's doing its job with that. But you guys saw my mom's face. She has like porcelain skin, and she's 83. So, you know, it could be a little bit of genetics as well. But what I was telling you before we were so rudely cut off by my battery is, before I gained weight, I was skinny my entire life, and so I didn't have the yo-yo dieting thing going on. I did not have this right here. All of this was nice and tight underneath my chin. I didn't have the, you know, the jowls, I guess they call them. I didn't have, you know, that right there. And people would think that I was like 25, 26, and I'm not saying, oh, look at me, but it was true. People constantly said I looked way younger than what I was. And of course I had really long hair down to my waist, and you know, I dressed pretty trendy, I think. At least I tried. So anyway, but after gaining weight and losing with the steroids and stuff, you know, all of this comes into play. And even though my wrinkle-free here, this, you know, just says age. So I have decided to do what I can, you know, use whatever stuff I can to keep my face up, and just be thankful that I'm aging, because you know, why not? I mean, I can't do anything about it unless I had surgery, and I've had so many surgeries, I just would not feel comfortable having a surgery done just for my looks, although I have no problem with people that do that. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it, you know. I think, well, it wouldn't be bad. It'd be kind of like a reward for all these years of, you know, living with cancer and all that. And then I play with the idea of having something done with this right here, you know. But then I thought, you know what, if I just lose weight, it'll probably go. And yeah, it might be saggier than it was before, but, you know, I don't know. I go back and forth. You guys tell me in the comments what you would do if you could get rid of one thing that made you feel like not so great about yourself. Tell me what that would be, and would you be, if you had the money and the means, would you fix it? So that's just a fun little topic. Okay, so you know what? I am done with the vlog. It's gonna get really long if I keep going. So this is kind of a weird vlog today. We didn't really do anything but watch me take my makeup off, but that's okay. You guys asked for it, and yeah. And as far as how I'm feeling, everybody's been asking me ever since my cancer has been playing peekaboo, and all the stress of moving, the scan anxiety and everything. I'm feeling really positive. Today was so rushed that I didn't really have a chance to think about anything. I just had to kind of like go, 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 rush, 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 get this done. So I don't know, I think it's gonna take some time to sink in that, you know, like before my scans, just let me tell you this, I had it in my mind that my cancer was all gone, or, you know, I went through days of just pretending that that would be the case, but then I'd have pain, and then I'm thinking, no, it's not gone, I can tell it's not gone. You know, I always do this before a scan. I just kind of like get myself all worked up and everything, so no matter what the results are, I'm not happy. So that's just me. Scan time is just not a fun time. It's stressful, I think, on anybody. But you would think that since I've been doing it such a long time, I would get more used to it, but that's just not the case at all. All right, so I'm gonna sign off for right now, and I will pick up my camera again tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and I will keep you along for the ride. You guys take care, and there goes my camera again. See, it did it again, that silly camera. It got hot, and this time I didn't have the light on it, so okay, well, I'm gonna tie this up, and I'm gonna say a good evening to you all. I hope that you have a good night's sleep and you wake up refreshed, and you don't forget the important meetings that you have the next day, like I did. All right, you guys, I love you all, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you would like to support me, or you just want to know when the next video is coming, and hit that little subscribe button with the little bell, that's good too. Whatever floats your boat. But I'm gonna stop talking now before my camera goes out again. All right, you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time at Too Cute for Cancer.